How did you guys stay in contact afterwards?
He gave me his pager number, and I lost my pager. So I was devastated after that. And then one night in the club, I run into Big, and Big's like, "I know you," and he's like, "Wait." He was like, "You the girl from that night?" And he was like, "Nah." He was like, "You spoke to Pac, you know he's in town." And I was like, I told him I lost my pager. So I was like, he didn't have no way to get in contact with me. And he told me, like, don't leave this club without me seeing you first. He was like, because I know he want to see you. So some point in the night, he came and got me and my girlfriend, the same one from the first night. And he was like, he told me he had spoke to Pac. I don't think he did, but he was like, "Come with us. I'm gonna take you to his hotel." So I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." So we got there. We go to this one of the rooms or whatever, and I think Dave Hollister was in there because they were doing MTV, the live performance that they did. And so we were in there chilling, drinking, smoking, playing cards. And I'm like, "Where's Pac? Like, what's going on? Whatever." Like, this is after the club, so it's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning, somebody knocks on the door, and it's Pac. And I open the door for him. They sent me to open the door, and he saw me, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" Like, and he must have thought like I was there with one of the dudes, but I wasn't. So, I was like, "Oh, no." I said, "Big brought me here and he told me he called you." He was like, "I was asleep," or whatever he was doing. I could only imagine. But, he was like, "Oh, nah." He was like, "Listen, I got to go take care of this thing." He was like, "Go home, get dressed. We're going to go out later." And he was like, "Meet me back here about 6 o'clock. We exchanged numbers, and that's how we reconnected. This time I didn't lose my pager on my cell phone. I don't even think I had cell phones back then. But yeah,
Okay.
yep. So thankfully, Biggie, I ran into him that day. He remembered me, and that's after that, we pretty much stayed in contact, uh, and that's how things got going.
So you guys actually almost never even connected again.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that was a strong possibility that could have happened.
Okay, and where do you guys go from here? Do you guys just start hanging out more regularly?
Yes, he started shooting. Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't remember exactly what movie he was shooting. Oh no, the one where he had that scar on his face, right? What was that?
Above the rim.
Uh, okay, so he was shooting that film, and he was here a lot. So he was staying at the Park Meridian, and I happened to live on 50th Street and 9th Avenue. So when he was in town, I would always like link up with him, and I would go stay with him. The studio where he happened to get shot at, one time he was flying in from Cali and his flight was delayed, but he had called me and told me to meet him there, and his flight ended up getting delayed. So he was like, instead of you just staying there waiting for me, he's like, let me just go and, he's like, he's just gonna go shoot it and then he'll come meet me. So he ended up like coming to my house, hanging out on my the stoop in front of my building. We were just kicking it there. He came to get me, and we would hang out. We would hang out a lot. Like, I would see him a couple times a week and stay with him.
Do you have any stories from hanging out from those times of something some wild stuff that might have happened?
You said some wild stuff.
Well,
Um,
I don't know. Tupac. It seemed like something interesting was always going on in Tupac's life.
Around that time, I couldn't say that there was anything particularly wild going on because it would really be just me and him. Um, yeah, pretty much not around that time. Like, uh, he didn't have me around a lot of shady characters that were around him. So, I mean, I didn't really see all the craziness of what was going on, like that stuff with the girl and, all that stuff. But our relationship was kind of different because, we were, it was just us a lot of the times.
Well, how long were you guys dating for? Was it like about 2 years?
Often, see, we were off and on. So like when he caught that rape charge or a sexual assault charge, not rape, sorry. I ended up going upstate to go to school for a while. And so that was like a little break. Then when, after that, I ended up coming back, and then he ended up getting shot, and we got back in contact with each other once he got locked up. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused here because I'm like,
It's a long time ago.
It is.
I know
It is. And the weed don't
it's
help.
been a while. So
Okay.
I definitely understand.
Sorry about that. So, yeah, I think I would say that it had to be like 2 years. Because he got locked up in 94?
I think so, 94, 95.
No, he passed away in 95 in September. So I would say, yeah, off and on, we were kicking it for about a year and a half, probably before he went to jail. But there would be, we have little falling outs, and then we, talk back to each other. But yeah.
Did you ever meet Puffy during this time?
I had met Puffy, not with him, but I did meet him back in the tunnel days.
Oh, okay. Did you guys go to any, did he take you to any big parties or anything like that?
We met up in Puff's, one of his birthday parties that he had in Roseland. Was it Roseland Ballroom? That he was there. We did go to the tunnel though one night, and I think while we were online, what was it? Some of the Wu-Tang Clan was there and stuff. So that was a party we went to and we hung out at. But we met up at Puff's party, then we met up afterwards, and that was about it on the party scene.
What was Puffy's party like?
It was nice. It was fun. Everybody was dressed up. A lot of celebrities were in attendance. It was a really cute party.
Anything happened there? Anything exciting happened there?
I just think the amount of celebrities that turned out and the people that were on the stage, like that was a highlight, because you didn't see that many famous people in one place like that, But no fighting, everything. It was just, it was grown and sexy. It was a very cute event.